When I was going to school and to the high school, I had mainly two types of topics of interest. One was history, and the other was mathematics and physics. I specialized then in telecommunications, so after my 2 years of study at École Polytechnique, I did 2 years of study in the Telecom Paris-Tech. I wanted to go to research, and I was interested in transmission, and it happens that they were in fact launching a new project on digital cellular mobile radio. The idea was to jump directly to the next technology and to see what we would be able to do with digital. In end of 1982, the European Commission had decided to set aside a set of frequencies in order to have a pan-European mobile system. And so they asked the standard body at that time, which was the CEPT, to say, okay, tell us what would be the standard for this system. About in 1984, there was a decision to at least assess what would be a digital system, and then subgroups were created in order, in fact, to speed up a little bit the work. And then a work group was created on signaling and system side, a subgroup on speech coding, and a subgroup on radio interface. And I was appointed at the end of 1984 as the chair of this group. The most difficult part was to agree on what kind of digital system. I would say very quickly we discarded FDMA. We discarded also things like WFDM, for instance, that have been used later on for 4G. And there were really two camps. One majority on what was called narrowband TDMA, so which was a small number of channels put together in one frequency channel, and another one which was on wideband TDMA with a kind of code access as well, which was much smaller but backed by the French and German industry. During 1986, at one point in time, the European Commission said, guys, we are completely out of schedule, this is not going on forever, and so if you are not able to give me a solution, I will select one. I would say that all this motivated everybody in order, in fact, to reach the timeline. Between 1988 and 1990, it was a parallel job in the industry to implement the standard. Oh, sorry. It's Fred Hillebrand from Germany. Sorry for a second, an old fellow from the Standards Day. Hi Fred, how are you?
Hello Alain, I'm calling you to congratulate on your induction into the Wireless Hall of Fame. Welcome to the club.
Thank you very much. Imagine that we are just in the middle of the recording of my interview.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Since I can't attend the dinner, can I say something to the audience?
Yes, of course, please do.
Alain Maloberti chaired the working group which standardized the radio transmission of GSM. He was at the helm of that group for a full decade from 1984 onwards. His group created the first digital radio transmission standard for mobile communication systems. This radio solution enabled a mass market, initially in Europe and then in the world. It is still used today in more than 5 billion handsets worldwide. This work deserves the recognition by the induction into the Wireless Hall of Fame. Sorry again to interrupt, Alain. We can talk soon.
No problem, Fred. Thank you again for your call, and I will call you back later. Bye-bye.